I will take your head off. Ilia Topuria reveals why he will be first man to KO Max Holloway in heated exchange ahead of UFC 308 clash. Ilia Topuria is confident he will be the first man to knock out Max Holloway at UFC 308. Topuria holds a perfect unbeaten record in professional MMA and was crowned the UFC featherweight champion in February when he knocked out Alexander Volkanovski. El Matador only made his debut with Dana White's promotion in October 2020, and it took him just 6 fights to springboard to championship status. He shocked the world at UFC 298 when he upset Volkanovski against all odds, finishing the Australian in the second round to win the 145-pound title. Holloway, meanwhile, is a UFC veteran who has fought in the organization 29 times since his debut in 2012 against Dustin Poirier. All of the 32-year-old's defeats in the UFC have come via decision or submission, including his loss to Conor McGregor in August 2013. Blessed would claim the featherweight title for the first time 4 years after his debut, defending the belt on 3 occasions before dropping it to Poirier at UFC 236. The Hawaii native rescued the chance to fight for UFC gold in April after a trilogy of defeats to Volkanovski, who he lost the belt to for the second time in 2019. He knocked out Justin Gaethje in the final second of the pair's bout at UFC 300 to be crowned the BMF champion, in what was, arguably, the fight of 2024. Now, Holloway fights 27-year-old Topuria in the main event of UFC 308 in Abu Dhabi on October 26. I don't have any doubts that I will be the first one to knock you out, Topuria told Holloway in a recent face-to-face interview with the UFC. I don't even want you to trust in that, because if you're starting to trust in what I'm saying, you're not going to show up, and I need you to show up in the fight. The only thing I'm going to do is take your lights out and party with all my people, all my team. That's what I'm going to do, and still. This is what's going to happen. Topuria admitted during the conversation that he was once a fan of Holloway in the UFC and that he even used his skills to make him the perfect fighter he is today. Blessed continuously referred to sorting out the trash talk in the octagon, a common theme of the interview, especially when asked about Topuria's outspoken confidence. Just can't wait, we get to solve all of this talking on October 26 when the cage door closes, and may the better man win. But Topuria didn't take the Hawaiian's response too lightly. No one is gonna save you once that cage is closed, my friend, no one, he said. Holloway responded, no one's gonna save you too, buddy. Actually, the referee is gonna save you, buddy. The ref is in there to save you. El Matador garnered the attention of his entire nation by knocking out Volkanovski to become the first Spanish UFC champion. Only a week after his victory, Topuria was honored at a Real Madrid game against Sevilla. He took the ceremonial kickoff inside the Santiago Bernabéu, where he was pictured with some of the Spanish giant's biggest stars. Topuria even had a front-row seat for Holloway's KO over Gaethje. Although he was caught on camera in disbelief at the outcome, along with UFC stars Israel Adesanya and Tom Aspinall, the Spaniard had no kind words for his future opponent. Holloway was quick to refer to Topuria's reaction on camera after he dropped Gaethje with 1 second remaining at UFC 300. I challenge you to have that exchange in the first 10 seconds of the fight and you will see what's going to happen, El Matador said. When you face a fighter like me inside the octagon, who brings that technique and that power, you can't do that. I'm going to take your head off if you do that.